Hi guys, welcome back to the BMW Guy channel, and today we've got the big video. We're doing the oil change on the E87 120D in front of me. So as you can see, I've started the car up and we're going to get the oil hot and warm. I'm just going to let it sort of run for about 5-10 minutes so that the oil has sort of collected all the crap within the engine, and then we'll commence with the oil change. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm going to be using an oil extractor as one of my tools, so I don't have to jack the car up, because as you can see I don't have a ramp or anything here. And then I will also be using a 36-inch socket to remove the oil filter cap, just so we've got all the tools named straight away. If you're looking to do it lifting the car, it's super easy. All you need to do is just find there's like a little hatch underneath the engine bay in the under tray. That'll flop down and then give you a bolt, and this is your sump plug, and I think it's 17mm, but you may just have to check. If you've got a socket set, you'll be able to find it. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get going. Guys, we'll let the car run up. Just a quick recap, this is actually a 32, not a 36. As you can see, it fits on there nicely. So yeah, car's warm. We're going to start the extraction process in a second, but I just thought I'd let you know that is a 32 rather than 36. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've warmed the engine up and I've removed the dipstick, so just take it off and wipe it down. And now what we're going to do is we're going to insert the pipe through the dipstick hole, a bit difficult to do one-handed, down into the sump to start draining the oil. So this is why we want to sort of get the engine as warm as we can to start off with. There we go, I've gone for the there we are, that's in, it will go. So I'm going to pump and it should, there we go. As you can see, the oil is coming out of the car, and it's going to end up down in our little tube capsule thing here. So I'm just going to get a few more pumps, just so it's a bit more of a quicker process. It's slowly coming out. So what we'll do is just let this do its thing. As you can see, it's starting to go in. And once, like I said, once this this sort of air bubble is out and is down into here, we'll get a decent flow then. So yeah, I'm going to let this drain. I'll just go over the filter that I've got. So it's just a standard Bosch. I'll stick the link in the description below. Bob's going to join us. And yeah, so it's just a standard vertical filter with the O-ring as well. Make sure you get that. And then what we're going to do, once this oil's drained, we'll undo this, change the filter over, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've got each one of these denotes a litre. We've got about 5.5 litres out, which is the total capacity of the car. It took about, let me just check, I'll explain why the watch is off in a minute. It took about 15-20 minutes for it to complete drain. And if you're looking for anything to do while you're waiting, why don't you try dropping the socket into the bottom of the engine bay and trying to fish it out with the hard drive magnet. It's hours of fun, especially as we've got it out now. Successful recovery mission. It took 2 of us to do it, as my dad intervened. But yeah, so what we're going to do now, we've got it completely drained. We're now going to change the oil filter. I'm just going to leave this in there, so if there's any oil that's released when we loosen this off, it will be sucked in. So yeah, let's give that a go. If I can remember where I put the socket now. Okay guys, so socket has been located, and we're just going to loosen it. Oh, it doesn't help that I've got it set to tight, does it? This is a pretty good video of how not to service your car, actually, believe it or not. Those of you who are thinking about giving it a go, as you can see, I'm clearly not an expert, and if I can manage it, I'm sure you guys can too. And that's what this channel's all about. So, as you can see, we have an absolutely filthy, black, disgusting oil filter. So what I'm going to do, I've just got some kitchen roll here. I'm going to place on there and just sit the thing in. Oh god, look at that. That was definitely due replacement. Bear with me guys while I just try and stop oil getting everywhere. Might be worth grabbing some gloves, don't you think? But yeah, see, there's the old oil filter. That's how you remove it. And then I'm just trying to stop it getting on the ground on the driveway. To no avail, as you can see. Right, I'm just going to take the oil filter off with my bare hand, I think, and do it that way. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've pulled the cap clear of the filter. It just needs a bit of a yank. And now what we need to do is we need to get this O-ring off, which is just a rubber ring. You can see it's here. I hope I pointed the camera at the thing. You can see there's a rubber ring there, and all we need to do is just pull that off to make it and replace it with the new one that comes in the kit. Okay guys, so we've removed it all. I've put the new O-ring on around there, and now we're just going to clip the new filter in. Just clips in like this. It's a bit of a faff to try and get off, is the only thing. So I may have to do this with two hands. There we go. That's that. The O-ring's replaced, so now we're going to essentially screw it back into where it came from without wrecking it on the various bits around the engine. There we go. Just tighten it up. It's tighter, as you can see. I'm just going to do it up now with the socket. It needs to be done up to about 36 Newton meters, which it says, was it 2.5, sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten that up, and then we'll be well away. I'll just be pouring the new oil in. The filter's in and tightened up. I've made sure I haven't done it too tight so it's not too difficult to get off, but it is tight enough. I've put the engine cover back on, so now we're going to fill her up. I've just got one of these annoying caps here, but yeah, so as you can see I've got my Castrol here, and it's what BMW recommends. I've gone for 0W30 because it's winter, and I'll change it again for when the summer months come. But yeah, so I'll put the oil in and then show you the process for afterwards. Okay guys, so that's pretty much the first 4 litres done. So we know we're pretty safe. We just need to stick another 1.5 litres in, as the car is rated to take 5.5 litres, just for your information. Okay guys, so as you can see we've filled it with the appropriate amount of oil. We're just going to let it run now for 5 minutes so that we can ascertain, sort of, once the oil filter's filled up and all that sort of stuff, we'll then be able to get a proper reading of how much more oil we need to put in. And maybe we need to put a little bit more in, maybe that we don't need to put any more in. So yeah, we'll just see what happens there. We'll let it run for 5 minutes and then I'll update you with the results. Okay then guys, so it's sort of coming towards the end of its running period. Just so you know, you have noticed that I've labelled last time this was changed, and that's something that I like to do when I do a job, so you know how long it's been. So it's just a little top tip. But yeah, so as you can hear, the car's running nicely. I've checked the oil, we're all good, so I'm just going to turn it off, just so we can check it on the computer. We just press up. I'll turn my high beam on now, and just press the oil, and as you can see it's up to maximum. I've already checked it, but yeah, it's just how the idiot's guide on how to do an oil change on your 1 Series. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Any parts that I've used will be in the description down below. Cheers.